The most dangerous spy you've never heard of. Juan Pujol Garcia, the double agent who fooled Hitler. In the chaos of World War II, there was a man who never fired a gun, yet may have saved more lives than entire battalions. His name was Juan Pujol Garcia, a quiet Spaniard who received medals from both sides of the war, one from Britain and one from the enemy. This is the story of the man who fooled Hitler. Juan Pujol wasn't a soldier. He was a hotel manager, a chicken farmer, an ordinary man who grew to hate tyranny after witnessing the Spanish Civil War. He made himself a promise. If another dark tide rose across Europe, he would fight it in any way he could. He offered his services to the Allies. More than once, they turned him away. So Pujol did something extraordinary. He decided to start spying anyway. He walked into a foreign embassy and pledged support, while secretly planning to undermine them. They gave him a code name, Arabelle. They believed they'd found a new asset. In truth, they had recruited their worst nightmare, a natural-born double agent. From a quiet room, Pujol began sending reports, all invented. He studied newspapers and timetables, then crafted lies that sounded exactly like the truth. He built an entire imaginary network of sub-agents, dozens of them, each with names, habits, and histories. One even died, and his grieving widow received a pension. The volume and detail of these reports were so convincing that enemy intelligence became certain their star spy was based in London. He wasn't. He was still abroad, writing from a hotel room. When British intelligence finally saw what he was doing, they brought him to London and gave him a new code name, Garbo, after the actress, for his talent at playing roles. Garbo's greatest performance came in 1944. The Allies planned the largest seaborne invasion in history, but they needed the enemy to believe the attack would fall far from Normandy. So Garbo sent messages describing imaginary divisions, phantom armies, and fabricated timetables, an elegant storm of lies. The deception worked. Commanders repositioned veteran units and armored divisions, holding them back, waiting for an attack that never came. Across the channel, decoys and diversions made the illusion feel real. Props, tarps, crates, and careful signals, an army built from theater and nerve. Even after the first landings in Normandy, many still believed the real blow was coming elsewhere. That hesitation, those diverted divisions, saved countless lives. For his service, Garbo was decorated by both sides, an irony almost too large to believe. And when the war ended, he disappeared. He slipped into an ordinary life, far from headlines, because the greatest spies keep only one prize: silence. The noise of the world faded. The typewriter fell quiet. History moved on, carried by the lives that were not lost. Years later, the files emerged, letters, reports, and careful deceptions that bent the course of a war. In the end, the truth won, because the lies were ours. Juan Pujol Garcia, codename Garbo, the spy who fooled Hitler.